So the Coalition fixed Baird's bleeding barriers, but as you can see right here, look at the damage the Warden is taking. It can't... You know what's over there? A level 1 barrier. That's all that's over here. The Warden cannot get past a level 1 barrier. Oh no, that one could. Hold on, watch this. That's only because I aggroed it. Now the base damage, it's a little sketchy how it works. I've got it to hit like 400. I'm not exactly sure how I managed to do that. But you saw that one Warden bleed out. That was level 1 barrier, it just stuck on it. I can come back over here and I'll show you a little bit of it. Also, I want to give a shout out to Shoddy Diaper, who is the one who pointed this out to me. See, we have 176 there. If we can get another Imago if the wave wasn't over, I can show you that. These barriers take very little damage too, for how fast they bleed them out. I've only actually repaired these things once so far. Yeah, Dell or Bear can repair them. You just have to be the one that buys them, and then they can't upgrade them. Because if they upgrade them, it makes them their barrier, and then it will lose this bonus. And as you can see, you don't need to do 2s. Just like my habit is buying 2s. Actually, just went back and bought the 1s because then I remembered. Oh yeah, it really does make no difference for this. But there we have all 176s. I switched to the Botok. Now we have all 110s. I'll switch to the Nasher. And again, we have 110s. 137 on the active. That's probably what it was activating the M-bar. Because now, as we can see, that completely just shredded them. Oh, M-bar. Making Baird. Marksa. As you can see right there, that level 1 just completely shredded the other side again. This is just overkill for my testing purposes, because I wanted to trip up enemies every which way so I could see the numbers. But it looks like doing this, you get to keep your Marksa, because your Marksa will do the most amount of damage, as you can see right there. Damage is actually really good. Now it is worth noting that my Marksa is doing 60% extra damage. I've yet to test if it's base damage. I don't think it's base damage though. And I have up the perks to 50. But I was doing similar damage right at the start of the game. Probably is a little bit off the base damage. I think I was doing 110. I got the numbers to go to 400 though on an active Nasher before. So when I got the active reload on it recently, it didn't. It seems to bleed them out so fast too that when you switch weapons, sometimes you get the bleed from the weapon before that. So it's hard to switch to a weapon just to get the bleed. You get so many ticks. It bleeds them out ridiculously fast, as you saw with that Warden that just stopped on it for like 4 seconds, dead. But yeah, I will be posting or play around with this a little bit more. If you find anything that does seem to be the most damage per second on the bleed tick, just share it. If not, nobody else posts it, then I'll post it in a highlighted comment in the very near future. But I just wanted to get this out to everybody because I know everybody be trying to get Paduk up. I see y'all in the Surge runs and the Clock runs as I've been getting his cards up. Now it is worth noting too, should have led with this, but you will need the Armored Shot, Bleeding Damage, and you will need to have Stim. Those are the 2 factors that will cause the barriers to bleed. If you lose your Stim, the barriers will not bleed. The other cards I have on don't matter, but those two cards do matter. And once again, you will need to be the one that buys the barriers as Paduk. If you're going for level 2s, you will need to upgrade it to level 2. Baird or Del cannot do that. If they upgrade the barrier after you buy it and place it, or anybody upgrades it, then it will stop bleeding. And that's wow, Paduk's bleeding barriers. I hope that helps.